Okay, I'm Cristina Ochoa. Thank you very much, Ursula, for the invitation. And I will talk to you about the piece, the blanket, that is now on display. And it's a piece about a concern that I've been having for a while about the seeds and our own surviving in this planet. And so the first part of the phrase that is divided in three parts, is about we will save the seeds, no? And it's like we need to save the seeds, but not only, the seeds physically from trees, from plants, from our consumption, but also from the forest, all the diversity, because already the 70% of the seeds of the world are gone. So it's like an emergency. So it's a call for people to save the seeds, but the seeds are also like a symbolic part too. That is like our DNA, our memory. So the seed is a container of our memory, of who we are. And the vegetable seed is part of that because we eat those seeds. So it's also like a very political statement about ecofeminism, and it's a fight for our own health and food justice, like with the right to be able to know why and what are we consuming, and why are we consuming certain type of food. So in that case, it's a very deep cause and call. At the other hand, I have a project about the seeds capsule, the seeds oracle, that involves this very practical and political part and the sacred ritualistic part. So it's like the ritual part is beyond religious, is more like having respect for the plants and these other beings. And that respect comes dignity, and dignity, that second part of the phrase, has to do with the Zapatist movement, and is like recovering our own dignity, to be able to walk with dignity. So there's a phrase in the Zapatist movement that is, we keep on walking until dignity becomes a habit. So it's like that. We keep on not only fighting, I think it's like beyond surviving, like living and being able to live with dignity. And dignity means respect. Respect for each other, respect for life, being grateful too, and dignity. And dignity is not is something that I also learned from the indigenous people from Colombia, where I come from. That is like walking with dignity in between war and very uncertain times. So they never, had a weapon in their hands. They had this dignity, and they were walking with dignity. So this is like a reclaim for that. And the last part is like until we learn how to live together, because it's that. So I think it's with the conscience of what we need to keep of that ancestrality, and with respect, until we learn how to take care of each other. So I think it's something that everybody can relate with. And of course, it's related with the Latin American reality, but it's the world reality. And it has to do also with these political views, but it's more like not now, like, you have to fight. Maybe we'll have to fight, but it's not about fighting a war. It's about taking care of each other. So we need to take care, of what we have, of what we had, or what we are losing, because we are all like, of course, how are we using technology and biotechnology? Who is using that? So I think it's a call for that, to think about those things, the simple things, the seeds, the basic, the dignity, pride, being proud of who you are, or your own identity, inheritance, but also being open to be able to live together in this very complex world. So I think is what I have to say about it for now.